My name is Vish, and in this video, I'm going to share with you why making things too important is actually blocking you from manifesting what you want. I'm also going to share 3 ways that you can reduce importance right away so you can begin attracting what you want immediately. When we make anything too important, we basically send the signal to life that we don't currently have what we want. We create a bigger gap between ourselves and everything that we want to be, do, and have. The essence of manifestation is believing and vibrationally becoming a match to what you desire before you attract it. When you become a vibrational match beforehand, then the thing that you want will manifest in your life. When we come from a place of making something too important, it creates neediness. And the more neediness that builds up, the more we're vibrationally saying that I don't yet have this thing. And so reality is responding to you by not giving you the thing, because reality is simply a mirror of what's happening in your inner world. This kind of mindset of not having, of making things too important, is a scarcity mindset. On the other hand, when we believe that yes, we have this thing, and we vibrate with it, we resonate with it, we start to attract it into our lives because we're closing the gap between us and whatever we want to be, do, and have. This abundance mindset is actually the key to attracting everything that you want. And the key to having an abundance mindset is making nothing too important. When you make nothing too important, you're essentially inviting everything that you want into your life. When you care a lot about success, money, having the perfect relationship, having the perfect body, these things start to become unattainable. So the key here is to really reduce the importance levels that you're giving to anything. Because really, making $1 million should be as easy as going for a walk. And the real reason that most of us struggle with making a lot of money, having the perfect relationship, is because we've made it way too important. We've placed it up on a pedestal and we've created a separation between ourselves and our desires. And the more important we build something up to be, life creates obstacles that get in between us and effortlessly receiving everything that we want. To start reducing the levels of importance in your life right away, there are 3 things that you can do. And the first one is to adopt a new mindset around the things that you desire. And this new mindset is, if what I want happens, then great. And if it doesn't, even better, because I know something better is on its way to me. When we find peace and okayness with the things that we want happening or not, then those things can flow effortlessly into our life. When we trust life and we trust the plan that is in place for us, and we know that the things that are meant for us are coming, we really reduce this attachment. We let go of all the fear, all the anxiety around what we want, and we begin to attract it into our lives with ease. Being present is a really great way to get into this mindset, because when we're present and we're not projecting into the future or thinking about the past, we find happiness in the now, contentment in the now. And when you're content, naturally, nothing is too important. The second way to reduce importance in any area of your life is by breaking the momentum with opposite action. Now, what I mean by that is when something is too important and you're acting in a way that is reflecting its importance, sometimes it's really helpful to just break that momentum, kill the importance by acting or taking an action that is opposite to the action you've been taking. Vibrationally, this is a really strong way to signify that you're no longer choosing to attach yourself or make something so important. So for example, there was a time when I was working, 12 to 14 hour days. And while I was enjoying it mostly, a part of me was doing it because I was afraid that if I didn't stop, then I wouldn't be successful. I was placing success on a pedestal and making it far too important. So what I did instead was I stopped working for like 3 days straight. And that was really hard, and I had to face my fears around what would happen if I stopped. But I was breaking the momentum of importance by taking opposite action. And since then, when I resumed back at work, I had far less attachment to success, and I still do work 12-hour days if I want to. But the feeling is joy, the feeling is happiness. I do it because I want to, not because I'm afraid. And as a result, I've attracted far more success into my life through my actions than I was before, when I was operating more from fear, more from importance, more from neediness. And the third way to reduce importance levels in your life is essentially by taking the focus off of yourself. Usually when we want something, we make it really important. We're focusing on what it would mean for us if we obtained this thing, if we attained it, if we became what we wanted to become, if we experienced what we wanted to experience. And when we're focusing solely on ourselves, it's easy to get caught up in fear and attachment. So we build importance up to it because we feel like we must have this thing in order to be happy, in order to feel whole. Instead, if you can find reasons why what you're creating, what you desire, will benefit other people, this expands your purpose. And when your purpose expands, life comes in and supports you in effortlessly creating what you want. For example, when I'm coaching people, and this is a trap that lots of coaches fall into, there have been times, and still comes up sometime, where I start to focus on how am I doing? Am I asking the right questions? Is this person benefiting from this session? But what's actually happening there is that I'm focusing on myself, when the session is really about the person in front of me. As soon as I remember that and I make it about the person in front of me, then that fear disappears, the importance disappears. It's not about me anymore. And these sessions are the best sessions because magic just flows out of me. The person in front of me always benefits. The person in front of me gets exactly what they need when I take the focus off of myself. So in any area of your life, when you're making things too important, ask yourself, how does me attaining this, my desires, benefit the greater good? How does it benefit the collective? When you focus on this, it's wonderful because you really still keep a strong desire, yet the importance just diminishes, the neediness just diminishes, and life comes in to support you in attaining your desire. If you try any of these practices, let me know by leaving me a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you're notified of any new videos I put out. When you engage with the channel, YouTube helps me to ultimately serve more people in the planet. And if you'd like my help in creating a life that you love, raising your vibration, then you can apply for a free one-to-one consult with me for my private coaching program. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate having you here. Much love as always, and I will see you in the next video.